Good afternoon, everyone. This is Anthony, Wall Street Trader, 4:42 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Tuesday, November 9th, 2021. This isn't financial advice, it's educational. Click the subscribe and the bell. Be notified when these videos come out, as well as the thumbs up and share the video with your friends and colleagues interested in Nucypher and Keep. Intraday updates on that Twitter link below. Let's look at Nucypher US dollar. I bought some today, a little higher than where we're at right now. Just a small little taste. Had to start getting my beak wet. I know it's a little earlier than I thought. I did tweet it out for those that are subscribed on Twitter, but right now looking like relatively reasonable line of support around the 89-90 cent range here, above the horizontal 88-cent support line. Now, a couple of things with Nucypher that I have personally been noticing. First of all, we are resistance up at 99 a dollar. And down support around 88 cents officially until we're clearing one of these two lines. In the meantime, let's look at Nucypher Bitcoin, and let me just fix the chart here. But we had this longer term line of support. This is what's called a downward, for those who remember me talking about Nucypher's downward broadening wedge on the Nucypher US dollar pair when we covered that like ad nauseum months ago. Well, this is a mini-me version of that, but it's on the Nucypher Bitcoin pair. So this downward broadening wedge generally is a bullish sign. It could also be an inverted head and shoulders in the making. I have a feeling this thing's going to sling up, but not exactly right now. It may just gradually sling up, or you might see something more immediate. But, you know, I'm anticipating that we could get back up to this line in short order, 1429. It's only a little less than 10%. Nothing to bedazzle those that are looking to chuck it all on one chip. But, you know, if you're the steady investor looking for the smaller wins through time, this is one of those, I think, that could reap a good 8 to 10% reward for the Nucypher US dollar pair. In the meantime, keep to US dollar. Right now, looking at you know, relatively reasonable consolidation here. A little bit of a dip, but we still do have a line of support at 69 cents with a top line resistance around 80 cents. So we're still, again, consolidating. More interestingly, here we're kind of at the bottom of the channel through this keep to Bitcoin pair. This keep to Bitcoin pair kind of like hugging the bottom, up at the top. Now we're back at the bottom. Low around 1050 support with a 1217 handle on resistance. Let's go over to, and I think we're going to wind up bouncing a little bit off of here too. I think keep US dollar might have a small rally here as well. Now, Bitcoin is more interesting and there's a little more subtleties here, but we did, when we broke past here, obviously we talked about it yesterday, we were kind of like doing really good consolidation here and then a leg up higher. In fact, in the evening, we were over 68,500. We pulled back and now we've bounced. Well, this, we're starting to see a broadening bullish wedge, or, you know, a reverse wedge, but effectively it broadens out, but it's facing up. And usually when these things face up, that usually means they spill out on the other side. Now, what might happen here is this also could be a head and shoulders pattern, which could resolve sharply to the downside. But I don't anticipate it being a humongous downturn. I would expect worst case scenario around the 63,000 range. But it's not to say that that will happen. There's a lot of inbound excitement with Bitcoin, generally speaking, and we are still way up there. So we still could be charging higher. So I'm going to continue to keep my eye on this, and I will tweet out where I see this thing going as and when it happens. In the meantime, Bitcoin dominance is definitely starting to consolidate around here. We're at 43.90. Nothing epic here. This is kind of boring action in general, and it's okay. Bitcoin dominance consolidation is okay. Now, Nucypher, 90.43 right now. I'm hoping for maybe a smaller pullback. I'll buy a little more. But, you know, as soon as we break this line here and this line here on the Nucypher Bitcoin pair, if we were to break it right this moment in time, 1356, that we need to get over for a potential spike up to the 1428 and possibly higher. But keep your eye on that. And speaking of keeping your eye on stuff, keep your eye on keep. And, again, I don't think we're going to see much action on this pair. We might get a bounce, but, it'll be within a 5% range. In the meantime, Bitcoin starting to look like we could see some bearish action, but just in caution mode, not doing anything particularly with my Bitcoin positions. Everyone have a great night. Take care.